remember walking in and thinking, well, what on earth is this place with all the strange equipment and these, and just thinking, what have I walked into? But you explained, you were very light-hearted about it and made a joke. I very much came to you in pain and wanting exercises which would help me to deal with my back. I remember I was wearing a sacroiliac belt from a lower back injury, and I was very protective about that and worried all the time about it. You know, and even when I was like travelling in my work, if I would take my luggage off the carousel, no matter how much external work I had, there was a sense that if I did an awkward sidewards bend or movement, that I would put it into spasm again. And I do remember you saying to me, I want you to take off the belt, which was huge for me because that was my protective belt, and I kind of didn't want to take it off because it was a core part of keeping me aligned or mobile. But I do remember you saying, you know, I want you to take off the belt and create your own belt. And that was so powerful, not just physically, but mentally, metaphorically, in every way. I think I started very much doing the equipment classes. That was incredibly helpful for me. And over time, really coming to love the use of the spring, you know, the sense of support, the sense of being able to achieve certain movements that I couldn't possibly achieve on my own. When I went into that supine stretch across the barrel, the idea of doing that movement 5 years ago would have been alien to me. It was a strange feeling because I so wanted to do it, and you were definitely by my side helping me, and I was gaining a bit more expansion and freedom. And when I went over and my hands touched the ground, it was incredible. The last time I would have done a handstand would have been in my early teens, you know, when you feel so free. But it was what happened afterwards, obviously huge adrenaline rush from doing that incredibly big, you know, core integrated movement. The awareness of that movement and that freedom has stayed with me. I think that's the great thing about every exercise you do here. You know, it may not always last, but the most subtle realignment or adjustment of a limb or a movement or a rearrangement of the arm or the shoulder or the leg or the knee or whatever it is lasting. The change sticks. The teachers here, the practitioners, are amazing. Everyone cares so deeply about their clients' well-being, and that never goes away. No matter how many times I come here, I feel cared for and looked after. The dedication of the practitioners and the sense of professionalism, the sense of friendliness, the sense of real care about, you know, all our aches and pains, it's incredible. So it does feel like quite a special place to come to, and I look forward to that so much. You know, I would quite like to move in. I think you should do accommodation. I suppose what I have really learned over the course of the years that I've been doing Pilates is a huge confidence in the movement of the body, a huge trust in the adjustments, sometimes very subtle adjustments, and understanding that, you know, I can change what's going on through Pilates, through exercise, and that gives me such an incredible sense of mobility, freedom, and how I've used what I've learned in here in my everyday life. And it's not just, oh yes, I can do it here, I can take everything I've learned and use it, whether it's driving, sitting, the way that I breathe, the way that I use different muscles. It's been really life-changing. I know that sounds quite dramatic, but it's true for me.